In this video, we will be talking about composite functions. What is a composite function? It is applying the result of one function to another function. So if we are given a function f of x and g of x, we're applying the result of the function f of x into g of x in here. The notation wise, sometimes we write it as a g dot f of x, which is the same thing as g of f of x. Generally, g of f of x is not the same as f of g of x. Given f of x is equal to 2x plus 1 and g of x is equal to 3 minus 4x, we have f circle g of x, which is the same as f of g of x. We are given a g of x. G of x is equal to 3 minus 4x. So we can rewrite this as f of 3 minus 4x. When you are evaluating f of 3 minus 4x, we're replacing all of the x values in here with 3 minus 4x. So we have 2 times 3 minus 4x plus 1. So we have 6 minus 8x plus 1. The answer is negative 8x plus 7. Alright. In the previous video, generally we said f of g of x is not equal to g of f of x. Let's see. G circle f of x. That's the same thing as g of f of x. F of x is given to us as 2x plus 1. So we have g of 2x plus 1. Then for all the x in g of x, we're going to replace that with 2x plus 1. So we have 3 minus 4 times 2x plus 1. 3 minus 8x minus 4. When we simplify, we have negative 8x minus 1. Here we can see that f of g of x is not equal to g of f of x in general. I suggest that you pause this video and try it on your own. We're given g of f of negative 1, so let's rewrite as g of f of negative 1. For all of the x values on f of x, we're going to replace that with negative 1. So we have g of 6 times negative 1 minus 5, which simplifies into g of negative 11. For all of the x values, we're going to replace that with negative 11. So we have negative 11 squared minus 11. That's 121 minus 11, which returns the value of 110. For the question on the right side, we have f of 0. So when we plug in the 0 for all of the x values, so now my all x values are going to be 0. So we have f of 6 times 0 is just a 0, so negative 5. So now we have f of negative 5. So for all x values, we're going to replace that with negative 5. So you have 6 times negative 5 minus 5. That's negative 30 minus 5, so that's negative 35. Just a quick note, when I'm writing f of 0 as a negative 5, that means f of 0 is equal to negative 5.